Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com from historic Muncie Fieldhouse here in downtown Muncie, Indiana. We have your 2-4 Wapahani Lady Raiders taking on the 2-6 Muncie Central Lady Bearcats. Again, welcome in here this evening. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius here with your play-by-play call here as usual. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And here is our Raiders Live pregame show presented by KJ Wolf DDSPC. So the Raiders, last time out, got a big road win at Oak Hill. About an hour and 25-minute drive away from Raider Country, just west of Marion. Got a big win, 50-41 was the final score in there in that one. And so, you've got some confidence and some momentum coming here into tonight's ball game. Again, this Muncie Central team hasn't gotten off to the best of starts, but, again, they've played some tough competition here as well. And so, records can always be deceiving. You could say the same thing about us. We've played, some tough opponents here as well. And so hopefully we'll be primed and reared and ready to go here for tonight's ball game on the road. Again, it's been a while since we've last played here in the Muncie Fieldhouse. It's been I would say roughly about 3 or 4 years ago when we last played here. So it's great to be back. I said that during our JV game here this evening. But such a historical place, such memories that have happened here, and so it's great to be back here. It looks great here on the inside, and so we're really looking forward to a great one here tonight from the Muncie Fieldhouse. Now, when we take a look here at this Lady Raider basketball team, again. We've started to see more balance here on our offense. Reese Baker's really came alive and he's had a really nice season so far. Cameron Wise, I think, continuing to get herself going here on the offensive end because she's a big threat. Obviously, you have to have that post presence there. Love to see Jalen get going here tonight. Obviously with this Muncie Central team, they do have some height. They have some established inside players, so Jalen has got to do her part there on the inside as well as everyone else, but we've got to block out. We've got to rebound. We said that in the JV game here this evening as well, and that was a very big part of the ball game, and that was rebounding and free throws and turnovers. We've got to do our part, though, on the inside, and then hopefully our post presence on the inside will complement our outside game. We have some great role players here as well. Layla Lee's had a strong season so far. Kendall Thrasher, all these young ladies. Malia Yorkus came off the bench and provided a great spark, among others. So hopefully we can continue to get everyone involved and continue to have this team really bring itself together here. Lauren Luce done a really nice job. She's not in the starting lineup here this evening, but she's right there and those first ones coming off the bench as well. And so you've got to have consistency throughout your lineup, whether it be in your starting lineup or the next 3 or 4 off the bench, Lauren Luce or York or Brozier, whoever the case, whoever that might be that's coming onto the floor, they've got to continue where the starters leave off and hopefully bring that spark and that intensity on both ends of the floor. But again, we've got to rebound the basketball tonight. We've got to block out, we've got to hit our free throws, and we've got to minimize the turnovers. Those are the 3 biggest things that I would really look at here from Wapahani's standpoint that we have got to do a very good job of here this evening in order to come away with a victory here tonight from the Muncie Fieldhouse. So, again, we're really looking forward to this one. We hope all of you are here as well. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by KJ Wolf, DDSPC. Again, we'll have the national anthem coming up as well as tonight's starting lineups and the tip-off, again, between your 2-4 Wapahani Lady Raiders and the 2-6 Muncie Central Lady Bearcats. We'll be back with more here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. We'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. First and foremost here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. It looks like this. Starting here at one guard, we have a 5'4" sophomore, number 2, Reese Baker. At the other guard, a 5'3" sophomore, number 3, Kendall Thrasher. At one forward here, we have a 5'8" junior, number 12, Layla Lee. At the other guard position, a 5'10" sophomore, number 25, Cameron Wise. And to forward position, we have a 5'9" senior, number 33, Jalen Willis. Again, your Raiders coached by Scott Hudson and assisted by Carly Boggs. Now we'll take a look here at the starting lineup here for the Muncie Central Bearcats. So the Bearcats look like this. We got number 10, Garen Sims-Jones. Number 13, Gabby Douglas. Number 20, Selah McIntosh. Number 42, Josiah Scaife. And number 43, Micaiah Lowe. Again, the Bearcats coached there by Mr. Ron Howell. So again, that's tonight's starting lineups here on the WHS Network. We'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back here with tonight's tip-off here from historic Muncie Fieldhouse. Alrighty, folks, here we are back with, again, tonight's tip-off here from historic Muncie Fieldhouse here at Bill Harrell Court here in Muncie, Indiana. Again, we want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight. Brandon Morvillius right here with your call alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As tonight's game gets underway, the Raiders here with the opening possession of the evening. Again, Kendall Thrasher on over here. Baker up top to Wise. Here's Layla Lee here on the near side of the floor. Wise now, again, looking for something underneath. Finds Jalen Willis. Beautifully done. Again, that all started right there because Wise was looking to attack the rim. Forced Jalen's defender off of her for help side defense and opened Jalen right up there for the 2. As Muncie Central will turn it over. First turnover of the night there for the Lady Bearcats. Wise goes right up and in. No good for 2. Gets her own rebound. And now the shot will be no good there for Thrasher, and the Bearcats will begin again here on offense. No good right there that time around. Rebounded by Scaife. And she'll get it taken right away from her there by Jalen Willis. Now second turnover here for Muncie Central. Baker tickles the twine from downtown. Big time 3 there by Reese. And that, again, will give the Raiders now a 5-0 lead here in this one. Facing some heavy pressure, kicked over here. That's number 13. Douglas, no good right there. Rebounded by Wise, her second now of the night. Lee over to the right side. That's Wise. Swung on. Kendall Thrasher now to top. Takes it down near the block, and the shot's up and good. Nicely done right there. Kendall Thrasher there with her first points on the night. So again, we got Thrasher with 2, Baker with 3, and Willis with 2.
Did you get Reese's rebound down here? Reese got a rebound down here.
No good there. Wise rallying the third rebound here for herself this evening, and an open Layla Lee. So what a strong start here for Wapahani right out of the gate. That will force Muncie Central to use a timeout here, their first of the evening. As, again, the Raiders sharing the basketball, being very unselfish, and has gotten off to a great start here so far with a 9-0 lead. So we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, we do want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you out there watching us here this evening. Again, Christmas coming up on Friday. Again, sneaking up on us, I think, again here this year. It keeps, sometimes, the years just keep going by faster and faster, and this year I think was a balance between it going by fast and then in other ways sometimes a little slow. But again, we are very appreciative for each and every single one of you for always tuning in and watching us and supporting our teams. It means a lot, I know, to the girls and to the guys as well, and all the respective sports that we cover. And I know that on behalf of myself and Redbeard, again, we just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And we hope that all of you continue to stay safe and stay healthy out there. As, again, both teams back out of the timeout here, again, with Muncie Central in possession of the basketball. Raider 9-0 lead over the Bearcats so far through the first couple minutes. As that one will be up and good for number 43, Micaiah Lowe. So again, we'll see this full court pressure put on here by Muncie Central. Got to get it across half court. Thrasher does. Wise here at the corner. Takes it in, finds Baker. A corner three is up and good again. Reese Baker strikes for another, her second three of the night. Gives her now 6 points, and the Raiders have expanded out to a 10-point lead early here in this one. Inside there, nice defense from Willis, but unfortunately a foul called. So the foul there on Willis will be her first, team's first. Again, initially there it looked like, again, she was playing pretty solid defense, kept her hands straight up, but must have stepped them down there just enough to catch her right there on the hand. So the first free throw attempt will be up and no good for Lowe. Second free throw attempt up, no good as well. Rebounded by Wise, so that's already Cameron's fourth rebound of the night. Thrasher out near the logo finds Lee here on the left wing, back to Thrasher again. Nice screen set there from Willis. Baker here in the corner. Back up top, here's Wise. Goes right down the middle, finds Jalen Willis right there for two. Again, same design and play. Again, attacking the left side of the rim that time. And again, forced that defender over and off of Jalen Willis and puts it right in there for two. So Jalen now 4 points. Inside to Scaife. And she'll come up with a rebound. That time Willis does after a couple of off-balance shots there by Scaife. And Layla Lee fouled on the way up here on the other end of the floor. So she will now head to the line for two of them. So the foul there on Sims Jones, her first, team's first. As the first free throw attempt will be up and off the back iron, no good. So again, Lee at the line here for one more. And a second one up, and she'll knock that one home. So 3 points now on the night here for Layla Lee, and the Raiders out to a sizable 13-point lead at 15-2. With 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the first. No good for Scaife. Wise corralling her fifth rebound now tonight. Pushing it up floor quickly here for Wapahani. Lee for three. No good that time. Willis there with a rebound and a putback. My goodness, I mean, what a strong start here for Wapahani. This looks like a whole brand new team. Again, came off a big win there on last Thursday night at Oak Hill. Continuing to build off of that and come out here right out of the gate. And again, off to a great start here. Very, very nice to see as Lee will be up and good for two. So now 5 points here for Layla. There to the middle and nearly taken away there by Baker. And we'll have a reach-in foul before the shot. And this looks to be here on Reese. And indeed it will be. So Reese Baker will pick up her first, team's second. And we'll have a couple substitutions here. Number 2 Shekinah McNeil. And also number 23, Trinity Malone. Now win the ball game here for Muncie Central. Inbounded all the way out here to the top to McNeil. Guarded there by Baker. Swung on. That's going to be picked off by Lee. There she goes, and loose ball there, and that's going to be nice hustle there by McNeil. Unfortunately, out of bounds there off the Bearcats, so the Raiders again in possession of the basketball. That's the fourth turnover now of the night here for Muncie Central. Again, still got a long way to go here in this one. Lee down low to Wise, goes up for two, no good, gets her own rebound. Dribbles it back out here to the top again. Now to Layla. Nice drive on the inside, trying to find Willis down low again. We've seen that same thing earlier there with Wise a couple of times. Unfortunately, they didn't take the bait that time. So first turnover of the night there for Wapahani, still with a 17-point lead. Just a little over 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Low for two, no good. Rebounded that time by Thrasher. Gives her first rebound of the night. Baker steps through. Thrasher out to Wise. Shot fake there, now to the free throw line. No good that time. A loose ball, and Malone will pick it up. And the Bearcats are off and running. Off balance shot there. Great job by Wapahani defensively to get back right there in transition. Lee will pop the three. No good there. Willis comes down with another rebound. Her third now of the night. So plenty of action so far. Willis, they're on the low post. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded that time by Micaiah Lowe. So again, Wapahani still up 19-2. No good that time. Lee with the rebound. Gives her now two of them on the night to go along with 5 points. Wise here to the elbow. Looking for Lee there at the free throw line. Now back out to Thrasher. And the Raiders being very patient here. Finding what was open here and hopefully settle for a good shot. Baker thought about it. Now back out to Thrasher again. And the Raiders getting here with a 17-point lead. Very good first quarter of basketball here. Go ahead and end it here on a very high note. Baker is looking to drive there now. Willis finds Lee down low and threw it right behind her there, and unfortunately the Raiders will turn it over. Second turnover now of the night, 17 seconds to play here in the first. So we'll see number 52, Mackenzie Durbin, now in here for the first time this evening for the Lady Bearcats. And we'll have a kickball. Going here with 6 seconds to play. It's going to be number 10, Sims Jones, to inbound here. We'll have Thrasher back in the game here for Baker. Again, Luce just came in a moment ago with Malia York. Inbounded to Malone, lost the handle on it. And Wise, a little half-court shot just off the front of the rim, no good. But what a first quarter here from your Wapahani Lady Raiders. 19-2 lead here at the end of one. We'll step aside and we'll be back here with your second quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me. Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back here as we're just about set to begin the second quarter. Again here from the historic Muncie Fieldhouse here in downtown Muncie, Indiana. Again, we want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight. Again, the junior varsity squad came up with a big win earlier this evening, so Wapahani, the varsity team here, getting off to a great start. Hopefully we can go a perfect 2 for 2 here on the evening, but again, still got a long way to go. No reason to get ahead of ourselves here yet, but definitely like the way things are trending here for us, and hopefully we can keep it rolling. So the three-pointer is going to go up, no good that time, and the Raiders begin here as Malia York there with a rebound. And she came in there towards the end of the first. Wise for three, no good. Loose with a rebound. Got a loose ball here underneath. It looks like the Bearcats have control of it, and we'll have a timeout taken here by Muncie Central. So this will be their second charge timeout here of the evening. And again, so here during the timeout, do have some breaking news for all you fine folks out there in Raider Nation. The Wapahani boys basketball game set for tomorrow night against the Frankton Eagles has been postponed. Now, again, we don't know, obviously all the circumstances or nothing like that. We're just trying to relay some information. But, again, that game has been postponed for tomorrow night, so that game will not be played. We're hoping to possibly make that game up at a later date. And as far as we know of, there's not been another game then set in place for tomorrow night. So, nonetheless, tonight will be the only night we'll be on the air with tomorrow night's game for the Wapahani boys basketball team being postponed. So again, we'll probably mention that a couple more times throughout the broadcast here just to make sure and get the information to everyone out there in Raider Nation. But nonetheless, here again, coming back out of this timeout, Muncie Central having a tough way to go here offensively because of the stifling defense here from the Raiders, and then we've been able to translate that into some points on offense for us as number 20, that is Salem McIntosh, as well as number 43, Micaiah Lowe, will return to the floor here for Muncie Central. And bounded there to Lowe and nearly turned over. And we're going to have a reach-in foul. Apologize there for that. For some oddly known reason, the clock did not start here on the screen. And bounded there to Scaife. And now a shooting foul. So Luce will pick up her second, team's fourth. And so again, Scaife at the line here for two of them. And the first free throw attempt will be up, and it will be good. Second free throw here for Scaife up. And good there to make it now a 19-4 ball game. Reese Baker will sub back in for Wapahani. Number 22, Lauren Luce, will head back to the bench. And Cameron Wise here to inbound with, again, just a minute into this second quarter. Baker down court here on the right side. Wise will find the three. No good that time. There's Baker. Fouled there off of the rebound, so she will now head to the line for two shots. So the foul here on number 2, Shakina McNeil. It's going to be her first, team's second. So 7 points down the night here for Reese, as we'll see Jalen Willis back in the ball game for Layla Lee. You're going to Reese out the line here for one more, and it's going to be up, and it's going to be good. Nicely done there by Reese Baker. 2 for 2 there from the line. The Raiders now overall 3 for 4 from the free throw line here on the evening. Dish down low for 2, and literally rolled right in and out. Scaife got the rebound. Now McNeil gets it, lost it. Goodness gracious. So after all that, Willis comes up with a rebound, now her 4th of the night. That's 21 for Wapahani. Thrasher up top here with the basketball. He's looking for Baker, hopefully on the back cut there. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Wapahani, which was a good decision right there by head coach Scott Hudson, because Thrasher was just about to get the 5-second call on her. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout again. We'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. I'd like to send out a big thanks to the Liberty Perry Alumni Association, including President Richard Morris. Liberty Perry Alumni Association serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyperryalumni.com to get information on any events and to purchase any Wapahani-related items on their web store. Also, to purchase an engraved brick for the alumni brick walkway out in front of Wapahani High School. And you can simply fill out a form, which is on the homepage of the alumni website. So again, greatly appreciate them for sponsoring us and doing everything that they do. Wise taking it inside and kisses that one off the glass there for 2. So Cameron picks up her first points on the night, and the Raiders lead it by 19. McNeil for 2, no good. Rebounded by Wise, and now we'll have a tie-up underneath, as a possession arrow will favor Wapahani. So Wise to inbound here to Thrasher, and she'll walk it up floor here for the Lady Raiders again with a 23-4 lead. Wise to the corner to Baker, looking to drive along the baseline. Finds Willis down low now. Thrasher there in the middle of the floor, no good. Got her own rebound though, her second now tonight. Again, he got Malia York there in the corner wide open. Willis backs down her defender, and that is how you do it right there, folks. And again, for whatever reason, our clock did not start on our screen. So again, I apologize for that. But again, that's now 8 points on the night here for Willis to go along with 4 rebounds. Rebounded there by Wise. Gives her now 8 of them. But again, we've touched on all the points so far here for Wapahani as Baker shoots away there for 3-0 there. York with the rebound. But again, we've established that inside presence there with Willis. York for 3, no good. Another loose ball here. Baker comes away with it. York again for 2, and that time we'll send it on through the bottom of the net as Malia York will go ahead and take her first points of the night here as well. But, again, establish the inside game. That's really complemented the rest of our game with our, some of our outside shooting. Haven't taken a lot of threes. But we've really done some nice work here. And then defensively, playing very solid. We're getting the turnovers. Right there was one of them. That's a 6th turnover now for Muncie Central, but we're doing everything defensively to be disruptive and to where it's frustrating Muncie Central on offense. Here's Layla Lee will return to the floor here for Cameron Wise. But just a solid start here. I mean, really doing a nice job. We're 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Taking good care of the basketball. We've only turned it over twice. Deflected away right there. Lee back a hold of it now to Thrasher. And you got York wide open here in the corner. Up top, Lee to York for 3. It's up, and it's good. Tickles the twine. Malia York now with 5 points on the night as the Raiders continue to put the hammer down here on the Muncie Central Bearcats. It's Wapahani 30, Muncie Central 4. Again, you're watching the WHS Network. We'll be back right after this break.
We know know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, welcome back here again following the timeout against Wapahani 30, Muncie Central 4. Run back out of the break here again. Raiders are really clicking on all cylinders here this evening, you could say. This is by far I think the best we've came out and just played from the start. You know, again, we've obviously have always had the capability of doing this. It's just about, finding that consistency every single ball game. And so it's nice to see us, again, get off to a great start here so far, and hopefully your Lady Raiders can keep it rolling here. Low, down low, no good. Rebounded by Skate, throws it up there in the air. Now McNeil drags it all the way out near half court. And we'll begin again here on offense. That's going to be some good old-fashioned stuff in there by York. Goodness sakes, you thought it was Thanksgiving all over again. No good there by Lowe. Dump down low, Skate for two with the left hand. So Skate with now 4 points on the night. It is Wapahani 30, Muncie Central 6, cross-court pass. Lee over to Baker, three is up, and three is no good. That time rebounded by number 20, Selah McIntosh. And that's nearly taken away there by Baker, deflected out of bounds off of Muncie Central. So it's going to be a turnover either way right there. That's going to be the seventh now here in the first half. So Lauren Lutz will re-enter the ball game. So we have Luce, Baker, Willis, Lee, and Wise on the floor. Baker here with another three. Just a little bit short that time around as Central looking to motor down floor here, led by number 13, Gabby Douglas. Dumped inside. That's going to be out of bounds last off of Wapahani. So the Bearcats will hold on to the possession of the basketball with 1:59 remaining. It'll be number 10, Garen Sims-Jones. To inbound, Scaife underneath, now to Low, lost the handle on it. Can't get it to go, and they're going to lose it out of bounds. Wapahani will be back here on offense. Again, trying to continue to build off of this lead that they've established throughout the evening here. Wise over to Lee, back over to Cameron. Now Baker here at the left wing. Loose here at the high post, back outside. A real nice outside-inside game. Lee down low to Willis, to Loose now for two. No good that time, bobbled around a couple times. Baker with the rebound. And she'll go up with it, can't get it to go again. Bounced around a few more times. And finally a jump ball possession. Arrow does favor the Bearcats. So a couple of opportunities on the inside there for Wapahani. Unfortunately unable to make anything go. So Sims-Jones looking to go right down the middle. Instead, kicks it out here. Douglas for three and knocks it down. So Gabby Douglas there with her first points on the night. Big time three-point basket there. Now a 21-point lead here for the Raiders. Loose up top. Baker here in the corner. Drives inside. And that shot's going to be blocked away. And then a foul now called here on Wapahani. This looks to be, it's going to be on number 2, Reese Baker. So that's going to be her second, team's 5th. Again, I have to say, there hasn't been very many fouls called in this ball game. Completely the polar opposite of tonight's junior varsity game, where we had, I would say, somewhere pretty close to around 20 or more in each half. Off the mark there, rebounded by Luce. Second rebound now tonight. And we got 12 seconds here, dumped down low. Willis good there for 2. Another nice find, another nice finish. Now Willis with 10 points on the evening. Sims-Jones for 3, no good, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So how about that one, folks? A halftime lead here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders over the Muncie Central Bearcats, 32-9. So we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, on the other side here, we'll have our halftime report, again recapping the first half. We'll give you some stats and, again, talk about our upcoming broadcast here on the WHS Network. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after these messages. All right, folks, welcome back here live on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com here with our halftime report here this evening. Again, here as always, Brandon Morvillius with your play-by-play call. If you are just now joining us and didn't know who I am, well, now you do. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So a very great first half here for Wapahani. You know, we've really been clicking on all cylinders defensively, offensively, rebounding, free throws. You know, we've only shot 4 free throws, but we've knocked down 3 of them. You know, and so every facet of the game we've went out there and handled it. And, that's obviously what you expect to do every single ball game. I don't think any team goes into a ball game thinking, well, I'm just going to do poorly tonight. The idea is to go in there every single night, perform at your best, and hopefully your best is enough to get the win. And so far, our best has given us a nice little 23-point lead here, and hopefully we can continue to stretch out that out even further. But as I talked about in our pregame show, it's very important for us to be able to come out here and establish an inside game and being able to work the ball around. I think with some of the best teams, they're able to mix it up and have have that inside presence, but then be able to knock down shots from the outside as well. And we've been able to do that, and we've had a lot of success here. Jalen Willis has 10 points, 4 rebounds so far. I believe that might be her highest point total of the season. And, again, it's all about taking precedence there and having the purpose of driving to the hole with a purpose, trying to find ways to score. And, again, a bulk of, pretty good bulk of her points has been distributed to her by, someone, we've had a couple different times where Wise has driven inside. It's forced the defender off of Willis, and she just dumped it right down there to her, and a nice little drop in the bucket right there. Easy does it. And, again, when you have that and then a balance of that outside shooting as well, we've had Baker knock down a couple threes. Malia York has also knocked down a 3. But, we're just seeing flow on offense. It's not just one-dimensional. We have, a two-dimensional kind of offense here tonight, and it's really working out well for us. And, we're not turning the ball over. We only have 3 turnovers. And so, again, we're making smart decisions with the basketball. We're settling for good shots. We're knocking those shots down. And then on the defensive end, we have been hammering it down. Just one right after another. They end up forcing 7 first-half turnovers here on Muncie Central, which, really, that's not that bad, really. But, it's contesting shots and limiting them to only one shot. Now, sure, there's been some times where, we've allowed some offensive rebounds. It's going to happen from time to time. But really, for the most part here, we've done a really solid job of limiting them to one shot or less, and just great execution on both ends of the floor. And so hopefully we can keep that up, and we can keep moving in the right direction here, because we like what we're seeing here this evening, and continuing again to build off of last week's win against Oak Hill. That's been translated right into this ball game here tonight, and hopefully we can keep it rolling here. Now, when we look at our halftime stats, again, led so far here this evening by Jalen Willis, 10 points and 4 rebounds. Right behind her, we have Reese Baker with 8 points, 4 rebounds. Then we have, Layla Lee, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Malia York, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Cameron Wise, 2 points and 8 rebounds. That is getting it done there on the boards. Again, it's nice to score, but that's little things. Rebounding, defense, that wins you ball games too, and is probably just as important. And so she's really having a nice game there for herself as well. Also, Kendall Thrasher with 2 points and 2 rebounds, and Lauren Luce with 2 rebounds there as well. Now, before we go to break, we did want to send out a big shout out to Mike and Jeffrey Luce. They had sent us, and what I mean by us, I'm talking about myself and Redbeard, they had sent us some Christmas cards, and obviously we have not had the opportunity to see them, to thank them. So we wanted to extend our thanks and appreciation to Mike and Jeffrey Luce. Again, that's the parents of our boys head basketball coach, Matt Luce, and the grandparents here of Lauren Luce. But we are very appreciative of you guys and sending us a Christmas card. Again, that's nothing required to all of you Raider fans out there. If you want to send us one, hey, we'll be more than obliged to take them. But that was very thoughtful, and we really appreciate that. And so we wanted to just send a shout out to you guys out there. Thanks for watching us and supporting your granddaughter and supporting all of Raider athletics. And so nonetheless, here it's a 32-9 lead here for Wapahani at the half. We have about a minute left until the start of the second half, so we'll go ahead and step aside for a break. And again, we'll be back here with your third quarter play here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs,
All righty, folks, welcome back here as we begin this second half of basketball here live on the WHS Network. Again, we appreciate you all for tuning in tonight on this Monday night matinee, if you will, as we got Lady Raider basketball. Wapahani ahead 32-9 here to open up this third. Again, from the historic Muncie Fieldhouse here in downtown Muncie, Indiana. Yeah, it's great to be here this evening. We got Wise here for three, no good. Rebounded there by Scaife, and the Bearcats will head back the other way. But it's always a great time. You come back here. Again, the memories of basketball games that's been held here, the many of the voices. We're sitting up here in the press box. Here's number 20, Selah McIntosh knocks down that three. Just thinking back, to the voices that have been up here. And, the legendary Maury Manny's, comes to thought. I mean, sharing the same booth, sitting in the same booth that he sat in for all those years, and list can go on and on, I'm sure. But it's just very much a pleasure to be here back at it again here this evening. So again, it's 32-11. Actually, that was ruled a 2-point basket there moments ago there by McIntosh. So 32-11 is the score. Again, under 7 minutes remaining here in the third, as we'll have a loose ball there on the inside, and a possession will stay with Muncie Central. So Sims-Jones to inbound for the Bearcats, and that was beautifully placed right there to Cameron Wise. Down court, Baker goes up, and Scaife stood her ground right there, kept the hand straight up in the air. McIntosh with a scoop shovel there, no good. Rebounded that time by Wise. And so again, the Raiders will be off and running here. Again, 9 rebounds down the night here for Cameron, as Baker will lose that one out of bounds. The first turnover here in the second half for Wapahani. So again, in possession of the basketball here, it's number 10, Garen Sims-Jones. Looking to attack the basket here. Instead, throws it up there from the free throw line. Last touch there by Muncie Central. So the Raiders again will take over here on offense. Inbounded here to Lee. Now Willis gets it across half court. Lee drives, tries to find Willis, but overthrows her. Second turnover now for Wapahani. And the Raiders will have a blocking foul called here on Reese Baker, so that's going to be her third. Team's first of the half. And so again, that will send number 13, Gabby Douglas, to the line here for the Lady Bearcats. And so the first free throw attempt will be up and good. And so we'll see Malia York now re-enter the game here for Wapahani. So I doubt that you'll see Baker here, at least for a little while. And a second one up and good there as well. So again, tough there to not have Baker on the floor. Again, I would imagine she'll be at least sitting out, at least towards the end of the third, maybe even hold her out the rest of this third quarter and start her off there with a fourth. And now we'll have a timeout taken here by Wapahani. This will be their second charge timeout here of the evening, and we'll go ahead and take a timeout here with them with 5:39 to play here in the third quarter. It's Wapahani 32, Muncie Central 13. We'll be back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, again, now the timeout here again with Wapahani ahead here by 19 with a 32-13 lead. Wise here at the top of the key. Takes it in, and no good there off of the bank shot. Sims-Jones just marching right on down the floor. That's blocked away there by Malia York. And so the Bearcats will retain possession with 5:15 remaining here in the third. Nice job defensively there underneath. So another turnover there by Muncie Central. Now they're second here in the second half. Willis with a left hand, no good. And here comes Douglas pushing up for quickly. And a foul on the shot, so she will now head to the line for two shots. So the foul here on number 3, Kendall Thrasher, her first. Team second. And the first one's going to be up and no good here for Douglas. And a second of two up and no good as well. Off the back iron there, rebounded by Jalen Willis, now her 5th rebound of the night. Thrasher takes it all the way to the hole. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Micaiah Lowe here of Muncie Central. So again, the Lady Raiders having a tough go of it here to open up this second half of basketball. So the foul here on Thrasher will now be her second, team's third. And so again, in the 3.5 minutes into this third quarter, the Raiders have yet to put any points up on the board. Hopefully we will sooner rather than later. Off the mark there, bounced around. Lee will corral the rebound. Her third now of the night. Looking to go all the way down court. No good there on the shot. There's Jalen Willis with the rebound and the putback. And that will be the first points of the second half here for Wapahani. Now 12 points to go along with 6 boards here for Jalen. Three-pointer no good there for Douglas. Lee with the rebound, number 4 for her. Go along with 5 points. Baker, again, surprised to see that she's back in here. I just realized that she was back in the game, playing with 3 fouls. And Wise will take it right away. Third turnover now for Muncie Central here in the second half. Dumped down low. Willis up and good for 2. Another great find and another great finish. So Willis really having a career night here in points. I don't know what her career high is, but she's got to be getting very close to it if she hasn't taken it over already. Already now 14 points. Off the mark there. Wise with another rebound. That is rebound number 10 now for Cameron. And again, the Raiders getting up and down to 4 quickly here, not letting the defense settle in. It's one of the biggest keys offensively for us here this evening. Again, not allowing the opponent to get comfortable really on either end of the floor, offensively or defensively. So again, first team foul there here in the first half. Again, Baker at the line for 2 of them. And the first one's going to be up and good. And we will see Lauren Luce now back into the ball game for Wapahani. Second up and good as well. Nicely done there by Baker. So we've got 10 now on the evening here for Reese. Go along with 4 rebounds. Douglas back over to McIntosh for 3. No good. Rebounded there by Malone, and again got the right angle there on Luce and puts it right up and off the glass. And so the lead again back down to 23. Wise to Luce, now swung on to Willis. Wise drives, has an open path there, and oh my goodness, rolls right in and right back out. That was York there with a rebound, and the shot's going to be up no good. Nice hustle there by Reese, but that one will land out of bounds off of Wapahani. And so again, here we'll have Sims Jones. Cross half court here, guarded by Malia York. 2:10 to play here in the third. McIntosh up top to Douglas rather. Down low, Scaife. Position there and got the friendly roll to go. So she's having a relatively pretty good evening here for herself. Wise will get her shot blocked away from her. Third turnover now of the night here for the Raiders there in the second half. Gives them 6 for the ball game. And that was McIntosh up and good there for 2. And this lead back down to 19. Again, after getting up by as much as, I believe, 25 here in the ball game. York will take the 3 and drains it. Money right there from Malia York. Her second 3 of the night now gives her 8 points. So go along with 4 rebounds. And the Raiders back ahead here by 22. Cross-court pass, Douglas for 3. The bank's not open, rebounded there by Luce. Her third now of the night. As the Raiders look to slow it down a little bit here. Again, under a minute to play here in the third. Wise attacking the rim. No good there on the shot. Might have had a little bit of contact there, but nothing was called. And so a tie up there. Really smart job there by Cameron Wise. Again, you had the opportunity to tie the ball up and see where the cards fall. And it just so happens to fall there in the Raiders' favor. As the possession arrow favored Wapahani. Inbounded to Baker. Shot deflected there. Now got her own rebound. And the Raiders will turn it over. So that is now 4 turnovers on the night here for Wapahani. And now Muncie Central there. Again, we are in the holiday season. Season there, it's all about giving and not receiving. And both teams are definitely giving the ball to each other, that's for sure. So second team foul here on Muncie Central, as we'll have Layla Lee at the line for a pair. And the first one's going to be up and good. So Layla now with 6 points on the evening. Going to believe Malia York, I think, just came back into the ball game for Jalen Willis. So again, we got York, Wise, Lee, Baker, and Luce on the floor. No good there on the second from Layla. And that's last touched by Wapahani. So the Bearcats, again, will take over here on offense with right at about 30 seconds to play here in the third. Number 52, Mackenzie Durbin inbound. And that will be to Garen Sims-Jones. Douglas takes it to the middle, now dishes it outside. The three is up. And good right there. They've got the friendly roll to go there by McNeil. So that's her first points on the night. Loose up top here to Lee. Now swung on here, Wise. Closing seconds. York for the three. It's going to be up, and it's going to be no good. So the Raiders with a 42-22 lead. Or they're actually saying 21 now, so hey, we'll take the extra point. That's fine. And so we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, it's Raiders 42, Bearcats 21 here at the end of 3. We'll be back here with more on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lady Raider Basketball here on the WHS Network. Again, just a friendly reminder here, as I mentioned earlier, there is no Raider boys basketball tomorrow night. Again, breaking news there earlier we got from head boys basketball coach Matt Luce. That game has been postponed for tomorrow night. Unfortunately, again, we hope to possibly make that game up, and there doesn't look to be any kind of rescheduling of another team coming in for tomorrow night's game. So again, this will be, as of right now, our only game of the week here on the broadcast. So again, no game tomorrow night. Wapahani and Frankton game has been postponed. As we got a little kickball there. How in the world that wasn't called. But nonetheless, their turnover there for the Lady Raiders. Now they're fifth now here in the second half. Rebounded by Lee. That's now her sixth of the night. Facing a little pressure here. Sent all the way down court. Nice pass there from Lee. Here's Malia York. And instead she's going to drop it back outside. The Raiders going to use some clock here. Lee to the inside, to the corner. Three-pointers up and no good by Baker. Nice hustle there from Gabby Douglas to chase that one down as Sims-Jones will push the ball ahead here for the Lady Bearcats. Again, with a minute into the fourth quarter here this evening. Again, we do want to thank everyone for tuning in this evening as Shakina McNeil gets that layup to go. But again, very appreciative of everyone for always joining us. I know I might sound like a broken record at times because I say it so often, but I just want everybody to know how appreciative we are. We're very, very thankful for all of the loyalty from everyone for continuing to watch us and supporting our teams out here. So the timeout taken here, I believe, was called by Wapahani. So they now have 2 timeouts remaining. So we'll go ahead and stick right here with you with 6:39 remaining. But again, we hope everyone has a wonderful Merry Christmas on Friday. Great Christmas Eve there on Thursday night. And again, I know it's different, you know, with the pandemic and everything going on. I know things, you know, are a lot different than what they normally might be, unfortunately. But that still doesn't mean that you can't celebrate the holiday and have a great time doing it and remember the reason for the season there. But again, we'll be back at it next Monday, folks. And again, we'll touch on it again there in our post-game show later on this evening. But we'll be back at it next Monday night. Junior varsity game will feature Wapahani and Cowan, while the varsity game will feature Wapahani and Union. So a little bit different than normal there, but you know, that's how we got to do it schedule-wise, so that's the way we're going to do it. But nonetheless, that'll be coming up next Monday night, December the 28th from Raider Gymnasium. So we got Kendall Thrasher, Reese Baker, Layla Lee, Jalen Willis, and Cameron Wise on the floor here for Wapahani. So starting five, you can go ahead and say. I guess I should have probably said that first. Wise here for three, no good that time. Baker with the rebound, she'll get that one blocked. Now Thrasher to the middle, shot's going to go up, and the shot's going to be good. So Kendall Thrasher now with 4 points on the night to go along with a couple of rebounds. And the Raiders back out here to a 21-point lead. Douglas with a three, no good there. Rebounded by Durbin. And we'll have a foul on the floor. Looks to be on Willis. And it will be. So Jalen will pick up her second. Team's fourth. Or pardon me, team's fifth. And Benedarton alone won't get the friendly roll to go. Scaife with a rebound. Bounced around a couple of times, and Douglas will end up right back with it again. So a little bit of a poor job of rebounding there by Wapahani. Hasn't happened too often. Scaife gets inside again. My lands. All kinds of scrappiness underneath. Unfortunately, the Raiders were not able to even the playing field there. So Jalen will now pick up her third. Team's sixth. And two shots coming here for Saya Scaife. So the first one will be up, and it will be good. And we have 5:27 to play. McNeil back into the ball game as well, or McNeil as well as Douglas, Scaife, McIntosh, and Lowe for the Bearcats. The second one up and good as well to make this another 19-point lead at 44-25. So Wapahani will turn it over. That is now the 9th turnover of the ball game, 6th of the second half. McIntosh with the three, and it's up, and it's good. And so, again, that's where, you start seeing Muncie Central make a couple shots. Then instantly they crank it up. They're on the defensive end, and for whatever reason, we're not able to handle the press. One thing you got to avoid, not dribbling to the sideline and not dribbling along the sideline. Now, that only works if it's only one-on-one. If you've got someone right there to trap, then you're going to be in trouble if you dribble the ball along the sideline. So I would be aiming to get the ball more to the middle of the floor here if you're Wapahani. Low there with the rebound, no good. And we're just having a tough time in there grabbing the basketball. So we've done a pretty good job of it throughout the evening here, but for whatever reason now, we are not blocking out and rebounding the basketball. So, again, we didn't get who the foul was on right there. It was a team 7th. So Central now in the bonus. They knocked down the free throw, and now it's a 13-point ball game. So, again, right there, that was a smart decision. You could take that baseline or sideline because there was nobody there thereafter and help side to trap the basketball. Wise corralling the rebound. Three-pointers up, no good for Lee. Again, I would be looking more towards hold on to the basketball a little bit more. Again, you've got a 13-point lead here. We don't need a quick shot. It's not like you're down by 13. That's blocked there by Wise. 6 turnover now for Muncie Central here in the second half. Gives them 13 for the ball game. But again, I wouldn't be putting a whole lot of pressure on trying to score the basketball right now. My main thing is trying to take care of the basketball. And Wise just shot that one off the backboard, no good. McNeil takes it all the way down court. It's going to get blocked away. Gets her own rebound. No good. Willis will rebound at that time, therefore rebound number 7. So, again, we've just got to slow it up. Slow the pace down. Work the ball around. Work it in. Work it out. I don't care what you got to do. But there's no reason to trying to really right now score the basketball. I'm just looking to run some clock, run some time off the clock here. So third team foul there by Muncie Central. We got 2 free throws coming here for Layla Lee. And the first one's going to be up and good. And again, when I say, don't be looking to score, I'm not saying, you shouldn't look at all, but, it's not like, just get the ball and just chuck it up there. Let's take some time off the clock, work the ball around, and settle for something good here. Off the mark there with a second one. McIntosh swung on over here. Back up top, Douglas here for 3, no good. Another rebound here for Wise. She has been a rebounding machine tonight, goodness sakes. So Baker back a hold of the basketball again, just wind some clock down here. In fact, I'd just hold on to it. I'd make them come to you. Outside, a 3 is up. Baker, no good there. Good look. We'll say that much. That was a really nice look there for Reese. So under 3 minutes remaining. Wapahani ahead by 14. A loose ball. That should be a travel. And indeed it will be. So turnover number 7. 14 now for the game. We got Malia York back in here for Kendall Thrasher. Again, I will say here at the conclusion of the ball game here this evening, we will again have a post-game show. It's not going to be a very lengthy one though, because we'll have to get cleaned up, as far as getting all of our equipment cleaned up, and we'll have to get back on the bus. I got to drive these girls back home, or back to the high school rather. But still, nonetheless, it's not going to be a very lengthy post-game show here this evening. So just wanted to make sure and remind everyone of that coming up here at the conclusion of tonight's ball game. Getting right about 2.5 remaining. Willis to the inside. Kicks it back out to Lee. Attacking the rim there, and Scaife will block it, but that will fall out of bounds. So the Raiders will hold on to the possession of the basketball here as number 10, Garen Sims-Jones, will return to the floor for the Bearcats. 45-31. Inbounded there, Jalen Willis fouled on the shot. So she'll head to the line here for a couple. So the foul there on Scaife, that's her second. Team's 5th. And the first one's going to be up and good there for Jalen. Second free throw attempt, no good. Tip back out, rebounded there by Douglas, pushing up for quickly here. Oh, goodness sakes, again, a foul called here on Wapahani. It's going to be on number 33, Jalen Willis, her 4th. Actually, that's going to be her 5th, actually. Excuse me. Wrote that down wrong. So that's going to be her 5th, team's 8th. And so a very productive evening here for Jalen. Again, Douglas out the line here for 2 of them. So 15 points and 7 rebounds on the night there for Jalen Willis. Talk about getting it done. That's a great game there for Jalen. Another rebound there for Reese. Reese has 7 rebounds. Again, for the most part here, we've done a pretty good job of rebounding the basketball here tonight, but man, there's been times where it has not been very good at all. But for the most part, it's been pretty solid, along with all the other facets of the game. And obviously haven't scored much here in the second half, not nearly like what we did in the first half. Off the mark there for Wise. And another foul here on Wapahani. We've got to learn to stop fouling here. Again, just play defense. Just play defense. And so the first one will be up and good. And we'll have a timeout taken here by Wapahani. So this will be their fourth charged timeout here of the evening. Again, it's Wapahani 46, Muncie Central 32 here with 1:38 remaining here in the fourth. We'll step aside. We'll be back here with more live on the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here again. Both teams just about to come back out onto the floor. Muncie Central already has. Again, they will have Gabby Douglas at the line for one more free throw. It's still a 14-point lead here for Wapahani. Again, it was up to as much as, I believe, 25 points here in the ball game this evening. And a free throw no good that time, rebounded by Baker. So how about that Reese Baker with 8 rebounds this evening? I mean, she's not very well known for her, rebounding expertise. It's mostly, shot making. But she has done a fantastic job here this evening. Now, I'm not saying that she can't rebound. I think she averages right around 3 or 4 a game. But that is a very solid effort there on the boards here tonight from a guard player such as Reese Baker. Turnover there by Wapahani. And no good there on the shot. Douglas comes down with a rebound. 57 seconds now. Sims Jones for 3, no good. Luce with a rebound that time, now her 4th. So again, here, if you're Wapahani, I'd be just looking to spread the floor. Go 4 corners there. You got 1 there in the middle. And roll on to the W. And that's going to be deflected out of bounds. So Wapahani, again, still in possession of the basketball. 33 seconds to play. So Luce here on the right side, and the Raiders got to come up with a big win here tonight. Another road victory. Back-to-back games now with a W on the road. So as clock winds down here, Baker on outside here. And again, the Raiders will now improve to 3-4 on the season. Muncie Central, however, will fall to 2-7. We was a little bit behind there on the clock. But nonetheless, here, folks, your final score here this evening, your Wapahani Lady Raiders 46 and the Muncie Central Lady Bearcats 32. So again, we'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back here with your Raiders Live post-game show right after this. Alrighty, folks, welcome back here on our Raiders Live post-game show here this evening. As your final score here tonight from the historic Muncie Fieldhouse, it's Wapahani 46, Muncie Central 32. Wapahani again improves to 3-4 on the season. Muncie Central now falls to 2-7. We'll take a look here at the overall stats here from the Raiders. They were led here this evening by Jalen Willis. What a game she had. 15 points, go along with 7 rebounds. Followed here by Reese Baker with 10 points, 8 rebounds. Also Malia York with 8 points, 4 rebounds. Next we have Layla Lee with 7 points and 6 rebounds. And then to round out the order here, we have Kendall Thrasher with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Cameron Wise with 2 points and 12 rebounds, getting it done on the boards here tonight. And then finally, Lauren Luce with 4 rebounds, again for a grand total of 46 points scored here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. We were 9 of 12 there from the free throw line. So, like I said, a great night here for Wapahani. Actually, we was 8 of 11. Pardon me on that one. I was looking at the wrong number. So we was 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Great night here overall for us. We came out here, executed on both ends of the floor. Kind of got a little sloppy there in the second half for us. Didn't put up quite the numbers offensively. But still, for the most part, played great defense. Rebounding, again, for probably 95% of the game was really good. And we continue our winning ways. Got a winning streak now. Last couple now. Again, Oak Hill there last Thursday. A big win here tonight. And again, your Wapahani Lady Raiders will be back in action on Monday, December the 28th. They're at home against, it'll be JV against Cowan. That'll be at 6 o'clock. And then the Varsity will take on Union. That will be thereafter, right around 7:30-ish. So again, that'll be next Monday night, December the 28th. Wapahani JV against Cowan, and Wapahani Varsity against Union on next Monday night. Again, no game tomorrow night for us. The Wapahani boys basketball game has been postponed against Frankton. Hopefully that game will be made up at a later time. It was very unfortunate. We was really looking forward to that game. I think everybody was. But unfortunately, no game tomorrow night. So with that being said, folks, again, on behalf of myself and Jordan Redbeard McCoy, we want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season. We hope that all of you have a very blessed upcoming Christmas and Christmas Eve as well. I know we are very blessed. Myself and Redbeard, we have a great friendship, but we're very appreciative of one another about what we do here on the broadcast, and we're very appreciative of all of you for always tuning in and watching our ball games and supporting our teams. Like I always say, it means a great deal to us. I know it means a great deal to the teams as well, and to the coaches and to the school and everyone. So big thanks to all of you for always watching us and joining in on the fun, so to speak, throughout the year. So again, final score here this evening, your Wapahani Lady Raiders 46, Muncie Central Lady Bearcats 32. Again, Wapahani now 3-4 on the season. So folks, again, a special thanks to all of our sponsors. Greatly appreciate all of them. We hope all of our sponsors have a very Merry Christmas. And until next Monday night with Lady Raider Basketball, I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, saying good night from the historic Muncie Fieldhouse.